Let's see if anybody finds me. I'm going to hang here for a minute. If anybody wants to find me, I'll be here. I'm just going to keep sewing. Still got 2 people on my old one. Hopefully they find me. It's fine. I will just post it. So in case, because since this will be posted as part 2 / try again to finish this bag. Oh, somebody's here. Hi, Jacqueline. I do not know what happened to my video. I didn't even realize that you couldn't see me. I seen, was it, I forgot who it was now. I can't even remember. Said they were going to bed. And then I realized that I was spinning. I must be, I'm not dizzy, but I was apparently spinning. So anyways, I don't know. So I got my zipper. I'm going to do my zipper real quick. That's not the scissors I want for my zipper. I'm going to clean this up. I'm going to do my zipper. I'm going to try to finish this up real quick. I thought, you know, I'll at least try. If anybody sees it and joins me. They're still showing 2 people on my live watching. Now let me refresh. Let me see. Maybe it just needs to refresh.
Okay, so I don't have anybody waiting, so I'm good for that.
All right. Nope, we don't want to replay. I don't want to replay my video. All right. We were all Oh my gosh. Hi, Diane. Sorry, I guess I was just telling Jacqueline, I don't even know what happened. Didn't even realize that all that was going on until I just looked up. Because you know me, I'll just chit-chat and not even pay a bit of attention to what's going on. I need to make my marks. I forgot to make my marks. Or small ruler. Small ruler. I need that. I need to make my marks so I know my fold-in part. I can't remember what she says. I'm just going to guess. At this point, I'm just going to guess where I should do my fold-up. Just get my zipper. Oops, that's crooked. Just get my zipper thing fixed here and do this real fast. Appreciate you guys coming over. I thought, well, I'll just start another one and see if it lets me. Oops, hit my light. Oh gosh, 11 people made it. Okay, I appreciate that. We're finishing up. If you missed the big part 1, there is a part 1. I am finishing up my the Shamballa Primavera. It somehow we lost my connection. I don't know if they banned me, they blocked me or not. Earlier I was talking about work and I got this message, but I stopped talking. So I don't know what happened. Now it could have been because we are having problems with our internet, even though I have fiber optics. Oh, baseball games. Are you, oh, I forgot who was playing. I heard it on the radio. I don't watch baseball anymore. Because Diane, I know you are, you're Illinois, right? I think that's where you're, in that area, I guess I should say. I think it's, I know a Canadian team is on. Montreal, I think is Montreal, but I don't know who the other team is. I just remember, because I heard it on the radio talking about Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I think he said got a home run or something. I think that's what won the game. I'm not sure. All right. Just get my zipper pocket ready. Oh, you're out. Okay. Oh, Seattle. Okay. Wow. Good for. Because isn't Montreal on the east side of Canada? I thought Montreal was on the east side of Canada. Excuse me. Let me get my measurement to put that in. Let's see. I think it's usually 3/8 is where you start your zipper. There we go. You'll notice my zipper is probably way too long, but if anybody's watched me enough, I do long zippers. All right. Wonder if Lindiana found me. I hope she did. If you're sticking with me, I will stick with you. How's that sound? Yeah, we used to watch baseball years ago. My husband, we grew up during the 70s Big Red Machine thing. We're in Greater Cincinnati area. We grew up on the east, both me and my husband grew up on the east side of Cincinnati. And my dad was not a sports guy, so I did not grow up with sports. But my husband was. And I need to fix this. This is not even, and I don't want my lighting peeking out from behind my top part. But anyways, so he was a huge Cincinnati Reds fan, big time, Johnny Bench fan. He loves Johnny Bench. Whatever. It is whatever. But anyways, and then, so he had all that memories, and then, we got memories. This was before, streaming and stuff. And this is when games were select. You could only watch so many games a year on TV, so you couldn't watch all your games. So we would go to sleep, when we were first married, we'd go to sleep to Marty and Joe, announcing the game. That was fun. I do remember those days. The early years of the marriage. Listening to Marty and Joe at night when we go to sleep, listening to the baseball game because we didn't have it on TV. But anyway, we what was I want to say? And in the 90s, when we started winning again, because of course after the Big Red Machine made a big hit, let's dismantle the team. And so then we weren't very good at all. But in the 90s, yes, 90s we were winners again. We played a lot. That's when Lou Piniella was our manager, and we won a lot of games. My daughter got into it big time. She was a big fan in the 90s. We even had season tickets. When did we buy season tickets? Maybe it was the early 2000s. I don't remember. But anyways, because she was older. So we had to, because we all split the cost of the season tickets. But anyway, I did something wrong. What a dweeb. I forgot to fold the top of my... I forgot to fold the top of my thing. That's fine. I'll fix it. I can do a small one. But anyway... My brain. It's late. Can't you tell? Yeah, she was big into it, but I'm telling you what, he just doesn't watch, like the Bengals, he doesn't watch, even the Bengals were losing all the time. He still watched it, but he just doesn't get into sports like he used to. There's a lot of things he don't like anymore, but... Anyway, gosh. It was actually fun. Like I say, we did it for, was it one season we did it? And it was a lot, like I say, it was a lot of money. We split it. I'm trying to fix my mistake right now. This is not going to be a fun fix. But again, we split it, so it made it easy. It made it easier. And we did go to a lot of baseball games. We did actually get to go to opening day one year. That was why we took one of my two of my nieces. They went with us. They didn't, at the time, they didn't particularly care about baseball, but they had fun because opening day is just fun. Hi, Judith. Okay, Sharon went to bed. Okay, yeah, I was trying to remember. And yeah, and that's when I realized my feed was spinning. But yeah, it was pretty fun. We actually had halfway decent seats. They weren't like, the best seats, but they were pretty good seats. And we were at the end of an aisle because my husband I think he's got like a little bit of claustrophobia, I believe. Because he has to sit at the end of an aisle. The idea of him sitting anywhere that's not at the end of an aisle, absolutely, he has serious problems. So he's got like a little bit of claustrophobia. So yeah, we were at the end of an aisle. It was pretty nice. And we were winners we were not like champions, but we played pretty darn good that year. Yeah, we can't sting and win a season for the life. I mean, their life's dependent on it. And then we got, what's their face family. We're going to bring winning baseball back to Cincinnati, and well, Oh, that's fine, Diane. I mean, I appreciate you hanging with me. I appreciate it. Maybe someday we'll get to see each other again, too. That was fun, meeting you. I wish I could remember the other lady that we were talking to, the one that you sat by. I wish I could remember her name. I know her business because we were at the same show in Milford. Didn't realize it at the time that we were both Casillas fans when we were in Milford. You know, what's funny is I recognized some of her bags. Because I told my daughter, I said, that lady has got bags that are similar. Because we both thought the same thing. Oh no, another bag maker and a small show. We were worried. In which we had, both of us. Because, they say they try to mix it up, but they don't always do that. But, anyway. I wish I could remember her name. Do you remember her name? Oh, I'm like, do you remember her name? And I look at the thing. Oh, you cutting out a susu? Diane, did you sew the ones that we got from Casaya? Have you sewn that one up already? The leftover ones. I am going to sew mine up. I decided, since it's already cut and ready to go, and it's such a cute bag, the color and everything, I'm going to do a live on with my susu. That's what I'm going to do. I think that will be fun because it's already cut. I've got everything. I mean, I just can't believe Casaya sold those. I mean, I guess she needed to get rid of them, but yeah, that was too good of a deal to pass up. So I've got me a susu. Okay, Lindiana. All right, I'm trying. I am. Oh, did I do that? I did do that right. I'm going to sew it probably. I want to say, what else do I have cut? See, this is, what's under here? Oh, that's that one wallet. That's the tester bag. I'm trying to see what I got cut. That's never going to probably get sewn. It probably will be the next one. Because it's cut and ready to go. while I love cutting new bags all the time, I need to sew what I already have cut right now. I am cutting out a bunch of my Alana wristlets. Man, that's just going to be ugly. I'm not liking my zipper. My little tiny Alana wristlets that I'm making, I'm cutting some of those out for this to sell at my shows, my last 2 shows, because those are the shows that are closer to Christmas. And I'm making bags that are meant, for Christmas holiday parties. I'm using Tulip Bees Glitter Red. And I've got is it Emerald? Yeah, I think it's for Emerald. I think the blue is called Emerald. I don't know. This needs to go down. This is too high. I got to fix that. Doesn't match. There we go. Anyways, and I'm going to make some of that in the emerald color to gear towards like New Year's parties and stuff. Because the last 2 shows that I'm going to, they're indoor craft shows, which they are just solely for crafts to buy for Christmas gifts and whatnot. So I can't wait to see how well they do because they're so darn cute. Oh, Diane, I have to have so many cut out. I don't know. I say I have ADD that was never diagnosed as a child. I had problems when I was growing up, paying attention in school big time. But they didn't have that kind of a diagnosis back then. I just got in trouble all the time. I got separated from the other kids. My desk was always put off to the side, away from everybody, because I talked and didn't pay attention in class. Go figure. And but I always found a way back to talk to people. Like they say, there's a will, there's a way. And I found my ways. I always talked to people. Hence my live YouTubes. That's kind of the way I do it, Lindiana. I get there, and I cut my bags. And I just grab them. I have my little bins that I put them in. And my bins, when I have all my bins full, I'm like, okay, I got to stop cutting. But then I start stacking them. Like crazy. I get in these cutting moods. And it's like, I got to know what the bag looks like. It's like my little Alanas. When I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning because I couldn't sleep one night. And then it like hit me while I was laying there. Which bag to do to make my little bristlets that I was wanting to make. And, yeah. So then I had to stop everything else that I was working on so I can make one of those to see what I liked. That's what I do. I do think I have ADD. But you know what's funny? Oh, here's what I'm using as this jean. This is what I'm making some of my Alanas out of, this jean. I mean, this is legit jean material. I got it, like I say, I got it at a thrift store. It's actually I got it caught in my thing. It's actually the stores that I buy from, I go to a lot. It is, there's like a, church out where my mom lives, sort of kind of out in that general direction. Anyways, it's the thrift stores, like their ministry. They use the money to for scholarships for the kids. They can't afford to go there and that want to go to the Christian school. But anyways, they have a thrift store. It started out with just, yard like a street sale kind of deal, or a church sale. And then they started their little nonprofit thrift store. And I mean, they cheap stuff. I mean, they do not price stuff very high there at all. And everything goes straight. It's all ran by volunteers. Nobody gets paid. And it's I like to donate stuff there, and I like to spend money there. You're being antisocial. All right, let's get this done. I was going to stop at 10, but you guys are still with me, right? I got 25 guys out there. That's great. So let's get her done. I need a trim. Oh my gosh. Even my Decaville's off center. Well, I don't know what I was thinking when I did all this interfacing. I must have been like in such a hurry. I wasn't paying a bit of attention to what I was doing. Good gravy. Good gravy. That's what line, I think that's what Linus says. Good gravy. My interfacing is in my seam allowance. That's nice. Who knows what I was thinking when I did this? I have had this bag ready for a month to sew. I've been wanting to finish it. I'm like, nope, I cut it for a live. I'm going to do it. So I am. All right. I don't add my zipper. I'm going to add my zipper at the end. So in case anybody's wondering why my zipper is not on there yet, it's because I will do that later. I start with my back of my bag, and I'm going to use my zipper. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm using my zipper panel where the zip starts to the left side, where my zipper ends up at the left side, if that makes sense. So I'm going to get my zipper panel on. My lining, I think she calls this lining what does she call this piece? That's the bottom band. I don't know what I just did with the pattern. Oh, there it is. Ah, it's on the floor. Lining contrast band. That's what this is. Lining contrast band, zipper panel. Get them all clipped together. Make sure you start in the center because your zipper panel will not go all the way to the end. So just clip it out. Oh, I was saying earlier that I made the Jackson Lowe Islander tote, I think is what she calls it. That is an awesome bag. Oh, I guess you can't keep up with the speed you guys go in making these bags. Well, you know, Jacqueline, when I first started sewing bags, I mean, honestly, up until, let me check my seam allowance real fast. Up until, I don't know, 6 months or so ago, took me a while to make a bag. But if it's a bag that's got different things on it, obviously it's going to take me longer. Shamballa, her bags are mostly simple unless you get one of the ones that's got like all the collar blocking and stuff. It does take longer because of all of that. I mean, her bags are pretty much the same, mostly. So you can always practice on, like, since this one's a simple tote, like, this one's an easy one to practice your skills and speed. I mean, obviously that normally this bag doesn't take that long to sew, but, you know, I gab too much. I'm just stitching underneath it. Pull your zipper placket up, and your seam allowance goes towards the bottom. There you go. So there's the one side, the back. And then we grab my other lining. Again, it's written without a pocket, but you could always put a pocket in it if you want. But we're not doing it for sake. I just print. What words I want to say? Get my words together. I just cut the pattern as she had it written. Sometimes I do add pockets in when I don't see them, but because it was going to be on a live, I thought we should go ahead and do it this way. Oh my gosh, I've got interfacing everywhere. Scissors aren't long enough. It'll take me forever. Let me just snip this little bit of interfacing off. I know this is part 2 of it, but if you want to like my video, I would appreciate it. I wish I could do something for you guys for sticking with me. All right, let's lay this down. Let's put this together. Let's put this one together. I'm going to line it up and then I'm going to pull it apart. I don't, oh gosh, my fingers. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that in front of you guys. I do not keep this together when I sew it all together. I'd rather separate it and put it back together in the end. And that's not centered. There we go. It's just easier for me to do it that way. Let's see. Oh, honestly, I'm going to tell you this. When people, so I started out doing by Annie bags. Besides the fact that I tried to design my own bags when I first started making bags. That's what started me in bags. I wanted to make my own purse, is what I wanted. I did not have the know-how to figure it out. I tried several different things. And what's funny is some of the bag ideas that I came up with, they are in bags, and I didn't even know that these bags kind of existed or these techniques existed. So, yeah. But anyway, that's how I started. I did by Annie. I'm going to tell you what, it is not the one you want to start with. I'm going to be honest with you. She's got great stuff, but her bags are bound. I mean, I think if not all of them, 99% of the bags are bound. And that's how I started. And she binds them with fabric, which there's nothing wrong with it, but, you know, that's how I started my bags. Then I started watching YouTube videos and trying to do other stuff. And, what was I making? I was making, it was a by Annie bag. It was a cute little wallet type purse. And I was so confused on how to make this pocket in this bag. There's never a pocket inside this bag. I can't remember the name of it. And so confused. I didn't know. And I started looking on YouTube to see if I could find it. I forgot who it was. I watched whoever it was, and then I made the necessary clutch wallet. That's how I found Kasaya, was necessary clutch. Because I got confused on how to do pockets. Something on the pockets. On the necessary clutch. So, and the rest, as they say, is history. When did you post it? Indiana, when did you post your Allegra? Sometimes things get lost in the feeds. All right, so my zipper panel is top stitched up. Make sure. All right, let's get it sewn together now. Let me, did you post it on Kasaya's or Petal's, page? Go look for it. The ones I keep seeing are the ones that the testers did that I already seen, which there's nothing wrong with it. I've not seen a whole lot of new ones. But again, like I said, the way, you know, Facebook sometimes does, when they do their listings or their feeds, it's hard to see. It's on my Facebook. Okay, I'll look. And if you did post it, I will make sure Ivana sees it, so she knows that that she's a really nice person. I mean, I've never met her or anything. She's out on the other side of the world, but she's like, I think 5 hours ahead of us, so it's the middle of the night for her. Shoot, it's almost the middle of the night for us, so it's probably almost the morning for her, right? Seam allowance, start at 1 and go bigger. Ooh, that's a bigger. That's a bigger one. All right. But yeah, she's really, really nice, and she's really gave me opportunities that I greatly appreciate. I mean, I'm gonna tell you what, she is just, she likes my videos, and I'm appreciative of that. I really am. I keep wanting to make my videos, my tutorials shorter, but I do get compliments on them, so. Oh, yeah, Jacqueline, what's today's date? Today's the 20th. Oh, that coupon expired today. Yeah, she had a coupon, expires today. But it's, click on my link in my tutorial. If you don't mind, I do get $1, I think. It's like, it averages out to about $1, which, I'll take it. If you click, because she did allow me to be affiliated with her. Like I say, she's just given me some great opportunities, and I just really appreciate everything she does. But yeah, if you do that, I get $1 or sometimes. Depending, you know, if it's a sale, I get a little less, which is fine. I have no problem. But yeah, it ends, I think, at midnight tonight. So if you want to get that pattern, get it now. I think it's 20% off, I think is what it is. Her entire store. Alrighty. We are, oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, I don't want to go too fast. All right. Trim down my seam allowances. I got speed, got lead foot. Lead foot. Yeah, I'm not in a huge hurry. I just worry that, I mean, I got a good watch. I mean, and I appreciate it. I just worry that people are going to get bored with me. And as I was saying, when I started the live, I thought, well, if they find me, they find me. If they don't, they don't. I'll go ahead and finish it out as a live. And you could always watch it later, right? Boom. All right, got my seam allowances trimmed. I did not trim at the top. I kept that normal. I am going to, ooh, do I have any more 1/4 inch double-sided tape? Oh my gosh. My wall wax order's not, oh, I do. Yes. Woof. I was worried there. No, wait a minute. I think this is all 1/8. One. I think this is there's a 1/4. All right. I had more left than I thought. I thought I was completely gone with that. And my wall wax, I just placed that order last night. So I won't see it until I think Wednesday or Thursday. They ordered me a little, they had their swivel hooks on sale. And since I'm making all of those little cute little wristlets, I had to order some. Now those cute little wrist strap things that Jolie Lee, oh, my brain's not working. Yeah. Those are cute. It is a great idea. But I'm trying to go a little cheaper. Oh my gosh, I am like, I don't know, 3 inches short. I need 3 inches of tape. To finish this. I can't tear this. Okay. 3 inches. I do not buy Hyperstick, in case anybody's wondering. I do get it from Wawak, but I buy the regular stick, as you could say. I never had a really need for a Hyperstick. I know a lot of people use it, but a lot of people have problems with the tape too, with the stuff peeling right. So, but no, I've never done the Hyperstick. I mean, it probably would help me on this part of it, but eh. All right, let's get this folded down and get her top stitched. There is my line right there. If I can get this to fold right. It's wanting to bunch where the fold is. It's wanting to bunch up. So I'm just going to cut a triangle out where it folds down so it looks better. There we go. There we go. Need to put a clip there though. I was going to want to come up. Gotta find my line. There we go. See how fast we can do this. Boop, boop, boop. Oops, I need that off. I love this vinyl. It is very, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my Tulip Bee. Oh, is it midnight yet? Nope, not yet. It's not midnight yet. That's why I'm staying awake. Yeah, look, I think a lot of people buy it for the leather because, yeah, it would help. But I think some people use it, too, for their vinyls. Because they like the, they like how it's, you know, stronger. You can't sew through it, though. You have to really worry about your needle sewing through it. This stuff here, I do not have an issue sewing through it. And it doesn't even stick to my needle either. I don't have needle issues when I sew through it. I do watch my needle just in case, but no, I don't have any issues with it. All right. Okie doke, guys. Okie doke. Now I'm going to do my own personal little trick. If you are new to watching me, when I do drop-in linings, I will put a strip of 1/4 inch double-sided tape. Yes, I know it's a waste. And yes, I know it's my bag. I can do what I want, obviously. But it helps me to hold the lining in place when I do a drop-in because I don't have a cylinder arm. Yes, I know. That's what, Diane, that's what I wanted was black faux real really bad. I'm going to get me some obsidian because I really like that. But yeah, I wish they had it, but I'm still spending too much money with the coupon. I don't know if you were here earlier, but anyway, I'm going to drop this in first. I got to make sure I get it the right direction, what I want the front and the back to be. I don't know. I think I want my front to be with my little tag on the side, honestly. Oh, I forgot to box the corners. I don't know. That's because I'm speeding through to Indiana. I don't know if anybody caught that or not. I forgot to box the corners. Oh my gosh, I think I would have cried if I had forgotten to do that. I mean, I could have worked with it and got it done. I would have just unstitched the bottom and pulled them through, but, because I'm going too fast. Okay, good. Like I say, I know it's a lot of extra tape, but it does really help me. These goofy clips, I should be pointing at this. These goofy clips will hit this thing. Half of them fall off while I'm doing that. Anyways, that stuff there. Half of them will fall off. And it's like, you know, what's the point? They're going to fall off. And then I decided, I don't even know what made me do it. I'm sure, I can't remember what bag it was that made me think about it. But anyway, I'm trying to get my corners, my thing to stay straight. It wants to curve. All right. I cannot believe I almost finished this bag with my corners not finished out. These little tiny baby scissors. There we go. Now we're going to get ready. I'm going to get this on, and then we will get it done. We will get this finished tonight. I will, the handles, I still got to punch holes, so we're not going to do, we're going to, I mean, I'll pretend like the handles are on it, but you'll get to see the basic look of it, because I will have, I've already got the buckles on the front for the connectors, so. Whoops, don't cut your fingers. I tried to cut my hand off when I was cutting something last week. I got my nice little cut there. I had, you bought, you bought some, faux reel at Lynn's retreat. You went to that retreat that they just had? I don't know if I can do a retreat. I'm worried about doing retreats. I don't know why. I mean, I did find it at Swag Dash. I mean, I get on YouTube and do it, but I don't know. Do you have to share rooms with people, or can you be by yourself? I think they make you share rooms, right? Not make you, but I think that's retreats. I'm trying to find my centers. Give me a second. I think you share rooms on retreats. All right, let me get my tape backing off so I can set my lining. I got to find the start. There it is. I just completely took it off. Silly. I worry about that because I'm just so weird. I'm weird. My kids would want to come with the 20. Okay. Oh, your kids. Yeah, that would be hard to take them. Well, you know, the thing is though, Lynette, I get that. If something were like that to happen, my daughter, even though my daughter's 40 years old, she, I think she would want to come with me. Because I know she would worry about me. Alright, I am going to throw a couple clips on to kind of just hold it while I get it all set into place. So I got my centers marked. So I'm going and I'm just putting it on my centers. Whoops. Yeah, mine would. I think it would be, mine would be more so, my daughter would worry about me. I know that for sure. She worries about me all the time. Hi, Delphina. Now her retreats are in Wisconsin, right, Delphina? You know, I could say I kind of want to go, but I'm just worried about sharing a room. I'd have to be my own room because I just worry about, I don't know. I don't worry about the people. Don't get me wrong. It's not people I'm concerned about. I would think people think I'm weird. Because I am weird, I guess. I don't know. I could take my daughter, but I know she wouldn't want to sit and sew. And my husband would be on dog duty. We got dog duty next week. She's got to run. Got to go out of town next week for work. It's in Wisconsin. See, Wisconsin's a drive for me. I could always drive up there. It's like, I think it's, if I'm remembering correctly, it's outside of Milwaukee. And Milwaukee is what, a day's drive for me? If that. I don't know. I'd like to go. I just don't know if, I'm determined next year to go back out west. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to drag my husband with me next year. He's getting more and more, he's getting more and more like his aunt. And I got to keep him from being a recluse. He, that runs in that family. He doesn't have agoraphobia, but, he just doesn't like to leave the house a lot. I mean, he does leave it. It's just, he's my husband. He doesn't like to leave a lot. All right, do I want to try to sew this? I think I will. I think I'm going to try to do my top stitching like this. Let's start in the back. I'm going to back stitch on my thing. Oh, I know, Delphina. I'm going to tell you what. If I did make it to Arizona next year, I definitely will reach out. I know the area in which you live in, you know, since I mailed out my sticker. And I'm going to tell you what. That's where we almost moved to. When we was going to move to Arizona, we almost moved out there. We actually looked at an apartment out there in that area. It was like brand new apartments on the south side of that town. I don't know if you want me to tell you where you live. But anyways, we had looked at apartments on the south side there. Brand new apartments at that time. This was 17 years ago. Let's see. I've not flown. I have never flown in a, yeah, I've never been in an airplane. So, no, that's not going to happen. I'll drive. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, so that's where we almost moved. But my daughter was starting college. She was like 20 or 21, starting college. And us and our son were going to move out. And she didn't handle that real well. So we decided to stay. That's why I say my daughter probably would worry about me. She's very, which is great. She's very family oriented. Very, very family oriented. She's very close to my husband's family and my family. Actually, my nephew, when he, my goofy lining is slipping, guys, but I think I'm okay. Because I'm doing it the hard way. That's just all there is to it. Well, I don't know why I don't do it the other way. Anyway, so, but yeah, if I get out there, I definitely will go visit. Ooh, I don't know about that. I don't know if I could do that's a big one, especially Diane. Well, I mean, you could probably fly out of what, Chicago O'Hare, which you probably could get. Can you get a direct flight out of there? I wonder. I think if I had a direct flight, I might be okay. I know when my mom would fly, used to fly, she was fine if she had a direct flight. It's when she had to make connector flights, then she started having anxiety. Again, I've never flown. The idea, this is a control freak thing. Oh, okay. That's right, Diane. I think you did mention that to me. When we were at the swag dash. Yeah, I can't. The idea of relying on somebody else to get me somewhere, and if I had to make a connecting flight, and then getting to the other plane, I'm telling you what, it causes me anxiety just thinking about it. Quite honestly, it worries me about. That's a control. I know it's a control thing, but I don't know. My lining, it's okay. Gotta make sure this lines up, guys. I am like, I can't see to make sure it lines up. So let me do a stitch by hand here. There we go. But anyway, well, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I am. Oh, you know, my daughter, she when she flies for work, she drives now because she's her company, their office is in Lombard. So she just drives. And she gets her gas reimbursed and stuff. I love to travel, mine doesn't anymore. I can't get into travel. I was just talking about that. But anyway, I love to travel, and I love driving across country. I absolutely love driving across America and looking at everything they have. It's just, it is just, I don't know. All right, I will throw some heat on this at a different, later, probably tomorrow, just to help with that a little bit, because where I scrunched it up, but look at that. I'm going to, oops, I got the camera too close. Now, again, I don't have my holes punched, but let's get at least a visual, right? So there's the strap. And it's going to go down like that. Boom. And then you're going to do your other strap. I need to measure out the holes and everything, but I got a page back through the pattern, so we're just going to fake it, right? Pretend like there's holes in there. Oh, look at that. Let me do my camera. Oh, my gosh. It is almost 11 o'clock. Whew. All right. Be patient with me while I raise my thing. Try not to put my face too close because we do not want close-ups. I had to take my picture for my new position that I have at work. Take my picture for when they did the announcement, and all I could see was my old neck, as I've lost a couple of pounds, and I can see it in my neck, and that's all I talked about. And then we got one girl on our team who's just as nice as can be, and she's always one of those positive, always looks at the positive of everything. And she talked about, well, you know, you look great. I'm like, no, I see a gobbly neck. Okay. There we go. Is that not too cute? I love it. I mean, it is just a great, bright bag, and I think it is a fantastic little handbag. Now, if you could make this a crossbody. You could add crossbody straps or maybe a little D-rings out of here somehow. I mean, there's ways you can do it and make this a cute little cross, because it's not so big you cannot carry it as a crossbody. But this is an adorable bag. Let's throw our gorgeous little, these things kill me. I just have such a hard time with these. I know they put on there to protect it, but oh! There we go. We got it. We got it. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Yeah, I will let you know when I choose, when we do the Susu next week. I got to look at, I don't want to compete. I don't want to do it Thursdays. I did one on Thursday, and I don't want to do Thursdays because Chris from Simply Classic does hers. And I know Delphina is on Chris's videos or Chris's lives. Actually, I don't think she's live. I think hers this week is pre-recorded because she's with Barbie right now down in Florida doing that. I think it's like a little retreat down there. But anyway, we'll fix. I'll do all of that little trimmings. To do all the little trimmings later. But there you go. Can you link the Amazon link for the purse buckles? Yes, I will look it up, Delphina. In the morning, if I can wait till the morning, I will look it up in my Amazon shopping, whatever stuff, and I will get you the link to these. Again, these are 3/4 inch, and it's 3/4 inside. This buckle, and there's another buckle that I order. I will check to see if they're 3/4 as well. And if I can find both links, I will link both of them. But there you go. I love it. I will top it off tomorrow at lunchtime. Tomorrow. And do all the fancies. And then I'll get my pictures of it. And then I'll post it on my Facebook page. So, yeah. It sounds fun. And it's in Florida. I mean, I'm not a big Florida person. But I did want to go to Florida for my anniversary, and I wanted to meet Annette and do all that fun stuff. And then like go out into the bays and just drive and see a bunch of stuff, but that didn't happen. But that's okay. I will figure it out. I'm not liking this. I'm going to have to fix something. I'm going to show you something. I am not liking this. Do you see that? I will have to fix that. I think I need to put another rivet. I'm going to show you something. We're going to do this real fast. See how that flops down big time? And in her video or in her thing, she just says add rivets. And her picture shows like 2 rivets. I want to add a rivet right here. This flops too much. I don't like the flop. So, and it's going to go behind this. It'll be probably a little difficult since this is all here. Ooh! And the bag's finished. I still got to do it. I'm going to have to put a rivet inside the bag. It's fine. It'll work out. Good night, everybody. I'm going to put another rivet here. Top it all off. Put all the little finishings on it in tomorrow at lunchtime. And get some pictures and post it tomorrow afternoon. And Delphina, I will get the link tomorrow as well for you for the buckles. So, anyway, thank you so much. Good night, everybody. Appreciate each and every one of you watching part 1 and for coming and stick with me for part 2. Good night, everybody. Have a wonderful evening, and I will let you know the next live. It will be my Susu sling. So, good night. Bye. If I can get it to stop. There we go.